I didn't want to start today's video without mentioning what's been going on at Bungie in the last 24 hours and acknowledge the fact that it's awful that so many people have recently lost their jobs on Destiny 2 and in Bungie. They didn't seem to know what was coming, and it must be, well, quite frankly, very upsetting not knowing where you're going to be this time next week. So I just wanted to acknowledge that fact, and the fact, of course, that the Final Shape expansion is going to be pushed back until June 2024. This hasn't been announced officially by Bungie, but it certainly does seem to be the case. But as soon as they tell us what's going on, I shall let you know as well. Okay, on with this week's reset. So we have our final week of Festival of the Lost, so if you're planning to get some of the doodahs, now is the time to do it. The only thing I'm after really is the bookworm, what's this, for the manifested pages for the magical transformation shader, and I want that ship as well, the next particular on. I can't even look at it actually, but it looks absolutely fantastic. So these are the last two things I want to do, and don't forget as well, make sure you collect your event card stuff if you've paid for it, because at the end next week it'll just totally disappear, and I don't think you'll be able to collect them, so make sure you do that and get your money's worth, kids. Now we're here with Banshee, and well, on the dailies there's actually a pretty decent funnel web here. This is going to be going away in 6.5 hours, so that's going to be midnight UK time now because the clocks have gone back an hour. What do we have here? I didn't want to buy it, he bought the bloody thing then. We've got Frenzy, Subsistence, Extended Mag, Alloy Magazine, Fluted Barrel, oh my god, and Corkscrew Rifling as well, and a Handling Masterwork. That's an A in popularity on Light GG, so if you're after a nice one, I'd recommend that. And the other weapon I want to show you is this. This is a god roll, or at least it's an S tier on Light GG in popularity. It's this combined action here. Nearly bought that one then as well. It's got timed payload, Zen moment, steady rounds, alloy magazine, polygonal rifling, and full bore. And there's a stability masterwork on it there as well. Very, very nice if you like an arc hand cannon, aggressive frame. Nice. There are two others here as well. We've got this, the Ranghild D. This is an A on Light GG. Very, very popular, this roll. Elemental Capacitor, Perpetual Motion, Assault Mag, Appended Mag, Smooth Bore, and also Rifled Barrel as well, or Riffled Barrel. That's not too bad. That's an A on Light GG, Aggressive Kinetic. And the other one that's an A on Light GG, so expect this to be an S probably by the time it ends up zipping off on Thursday, is the Lodbrok C Auto Rifle, High Impact Frame. We've got Adrenaline Junkie, Demolitionist, High Caliber Rounds, Light Mag, Polygonal Rifling, and Chambered Compensator as well. Yes, Compensator, and a Handling Masterwork. Excuse my cold-addled brain. So there we go. 3 nifty ones there, particularly that combined action. Now I'm here with Ada the Shader to have a look at her shaders. Alright, Ada, here's your shaders. Oh, we got Gold Leaf here. This one hasn't been here very often. Look, it's quite a nifty looking shader, that one there. That's very nice indeed. It's from Season of Opulence, that one, I believe. 10 grand. Tangled Bronze, another quite nice one as well. Pretty similar, isn't it, really? But it goes well on things, yes, that's good. And finally, we've got the Dead Orbit Vision, which is kind of a greeny one. And I don't know, I'm not too keen on that one, but you know, it actually looks all right in my midriff unto my trousers. And here we are with old drifty poos. And talking of poos, there's loads of toilet paper around here for some reason. But anyway, the reason why I'm standing here with the Drifter is because it's extra XP in Gambit this week. And talking of ritual playlist stuff, let's pile in and have a look at what we've got. Okay, let's have a look at the Vanguard's op playlist this week. And what do we have here? We've got Arc Singe and a Stasis Surge, and there's an Arc Threat in there. Now, the Nightfall this week is actually a great one. It's the Devil's Lair, I believe, which is very nice indeed. We've got Barrier and Overload champions in that one, and we've got an Arc Threat as well. Scorched Earth, but we've got a Strand Surge and a Solar Surge, and there's an Overcharge on Linear Fusions there too, which means, of course, we've got Grand Master Devil's Lair, and the reward this week is the Warden's Law. There was a bit of a cock-up last week. I said it was the Swarm, but there was a bit of a rejig in the actual order of the weapons, so it's Warden's Law this week. A nice boist hand cannon there. Crucible this week, we've got a Zone Control. What else we have? Oh, we got Mayhem as well, yeah, with obviously our control, and the Crucible Labs. And what's that thing called again? It's called Checkmate. Yes, that's quite good fun, that. And the Legends tab has all the infos this week, because the mission for the exotic is Vox Obscura, the Pinnacle Dungeon is the Prophecy Dungeon, and the Vault of Glass is the Pinnacle Raid. And looking at Dares of Eternity, who do we have here? We've got Taken Cabal and Zydron at the end. We've got a Solar Threat, which is nice. Rank and file damage is increased. We've got our standard legend modifiers, of course. And then we've got a Strand Surge and a Solar Surge, and there's an overcharge on Trace Trifles, and grenade launches as well. And now it's time for this week's Dares of Eternity Loot Pool. The Iota Draconis Fusion Rifle, High Impact Frame, Solar. The Chryzura Mellow Auto Rifle, High Impact Frame, Solar. The Outrageous Fortune Grenade Launcher, Solar, Rapid Frame. The Weist-wearing Contingency Plan, Arc Rapid Fire Frame Scout Rifle. The Spoiler Alert Kinetic Sidearm, Lightweight Frame. Hold on to your stuffing, it's the Cuddly Toy. The Canis Major Heavy Grenade Launcher, Solar, Rapid Frame. The Wolf Tone Draw Combat Bow Arc Precision Frame. The Vulpecular Hand Cannon Stasis Precision Frame. A terrifyingly real Halloween decoration called Tony. The Fractethist Shotgun Stasis Precision Frame. The Steel Sybil Z14 Void Adaptive Frame Sword. The Legal Action 2 Pulse Rifle Kinetic High Impact Frame. Switching over here to Neomuna, and we got a Pinnacle on offer for the Partition Ordnance this week, and also the weekly mission is First Contact as well. Now, I was hoping for the final radio message this week, but I'm here in the helm and there's nothing showing, so it looks like this is going to be a quiet week on the story front there, but if something does pop up, I would let you know straight away. Ooh, let's have a look at what I'm going to get in my Eververse engram. Oh, I've already got it. Anyway, moving on, and let's have a look at what we've got in the Eververse store this week for the Bright Dust. This is the last week you're going to be able to get any Festival of the Lost stuff until next year, so if there's something you're hankering for, it's well worth having a little look this week. Don't pay for silver, get your Bright Dust used. Yes, there we are. Okay, first one, it's this. Quite possibly one of the worst shaders I've ever seen, but it's so bad, it's brilliant. It's called Flower Child. Look, it moves. We're like a 60s/70s disco on your clothes. There we are, that's good. And what else do we get? Clinging Cobweb. Well, that's not too bad, actually, I suppose. Yes, that's okay. I've already got that one, I believe, yes. Then we got this, a Murder, It Was Murder of Crows, which is a nice little transmat effect. If you like crows, you'll probably like that one. Ooh, we got this. This is the Necro Beast. Let's have a little go. Oh, that's quite nice. Ooh, that looks like a big, what is that? Anybody know what that is? Is that it's going to be some form of, I don't know really. Well, anyway, it's horrendous, but I do quite like, it's probably a war beast, isn't it? Yes, that's what it is. There we go, nice jets on that too. We've got the Ghastly Durance, which is what I quite like, this one. I find it quite entertaining to hide in a little cubby hole in top of the tower and scare people, even though it never happens. But thank you, folks, the ones who did send me some photos of you in the hole. It was marvellous. I shall share them on Twitter this week. Right, let's go down now and have a look at the other Bright Dust items, because, ooh, there's quite a few here I haven't got. Ooh, right, okay, we got Pumpin Carvin. He's carving a pumpkin. There we are, he's carved a pumpkin. Oh, it's lovely, that's good, excellent, we like that one, yes, that's good. What do we have here? A skeletal dance. Let's have a look at the skeletal dance. Do skeletons dance like that? Yes, I suppose they do. Yes, it's from something. Something like Fantasia, no doubt. There we go. Well, that's quite interesting, yes, for the skeletal dance. Oh, we got this. This is the heart-powered shell. This is new this Festival of the Lost. It's very pink and, yes, very, very attractive, yes. Now, we got this. We got the Fairy Tale Flight Ship, which really is a ship from a fairy tale, yes. It certainly looks like it could be carting a princess off somewhere. There we are, that's good. There we are, there's that. And then now this is probably the best thing, aside from the ship I bought last week, which was the flying saucer. It's the Mourner. Sparrow, look at it. It's excellent, and I'm buying it straight away. I can afford it, surely. Yes, I can. There we go. That's brilliant. The Mourner, that's worth it. If you haven't got it, it looks totally excellent. All right, we've got a zombie shuffle emote here, then. Brains. brains. Well, there we are. There's that. Yeah, that's good. We've got a moonrise projection here as well, which is, well, that's quite pretty. We've got a Batwing entrance. They're certainly trying to get us to buy this one. It's been there every week since festival started. It's pretty cool, though. Only the finest transmat effect. I quite like that. Oh, I like this one, Looming Moon, as well. Yes, he's got his trousers out, and it's a looming moon. He's got his trousers out, his bum out, I mean. Clinging Cobweb, we saw that on the front page, which is a bit of a swizz, putting it here as well. Nougat Delight, or Nagat Delight, if you're from South Wales. There we go, there's that. Couldn't see any yellow on it. Skellige, oh, a fantastic shader. If you like your muted colours and your blacks and your greys, this is great. Well worth picking up Skellige. One of the first ones in Festival of the Lost. I remember picking this up in the Haunted Forest. Happy days. Anyway, and then we've got Shadow Strike as well, which is also a nice shader. Doesn't look too great there, but believe me, it goes on things very well indeed. Now, I've just been looking here at the season pass. We've got 27 days left of the season. So we've got a week of Festival of the Lost, then we're going to have 3 weeks then to wrap up the season. So whatever storylines we're going to get are going to come in that last week or so. Hopefully we're going to see some movement on the Sparrow engine as well. But because of the awful news that's happened, and also the season being pushed back, not the season, the DLC being pushed back, next season is technically the final season of Destiny 2. God, it all seems so bloody awful, doesn't it, with what's happening? But it's also going to be the longest, because it's going to take us through until June next year, which is immense. So we're just going to have to see what happens with that. And, well, frankly, I don't know if the game survives. I mean, who knows, innit, what's going to go on. We'll just have to wait and see, and any news I find out, I will indeed let you know. Anyway, if you did enjoy the vid, a like and subscribe would be utterly wonderful, and let me know in the comments what you think about what's going on with all this awfulness. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage hurt.